Okay, so if you're in the UK and you've recently got a message from your mobile phone provider saying that 3G is being switched off and you're going to need to upgrade your device to carry on using it, then that might not necessarily be the case. Stick around and we're going to tell you why. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So as I say, you might have received notification from your mobile phone provider that 3G is being switched off and you're going to need to upgrade your device. Well, no, not necessarily. 3G is the data service, the internet service, which is delivering internet to your mobile phone. Now, if you've got a mobile phone, like say, for instance, say a Doro phone or a very old mobile phone, which hasn't got any apps on it, then you're probably not likely to be using the internet part of the service. So you're still going to be using the older 2G service. Now, that 2G service is just used for making telephone calls, receiving telephone calls, and also sending basic text messages too. And even though the 2G network is older than the 3G network, the government have told mobile providers that they've got to switch this off by 2033. But so far, no mobile provider in the UK has announced a date for the 2G switch off. The only exception here is 3, because they've never had a 2G network, and that is also Smarty, ID Mobile, Superdrug Mobile and Honest Mobile, who all use the 3 network. So as you can see here, here's O2's webpage on switching off 3G, and if you scroll down, there's a section down here that says, will 2G be switched off? So it says, no, we aren't switching off our 2G network, but we'll be moving away from it. So I think, as I understand it, O2 have more or less signalled that they are going to get rid of 2G by the end of the decade, 2028, 2029. EE have more or less said the same thing. They've said, we're committed to switching off our 2G network carefully, just as we did with 3G. But again, they've not announced a closure date for it. And the same applies to Vodafone too. They're just basically saying that all 2G and 3G networks across the UK will be closed by 2033. Now, what if you do have a smartphone and you do use apps on it? Say if you use, for instance, the internet, emails, Facebook or WhatsApp or X or Blue Sky or TikTok or YouTube, then you can still use your old 3G mobile phone for internet, but only when you've got Wi-Fi. So i.e. when you come home, if you've got internet at home on Wi-Fi, then your phone will probably automatically connect to the Wi-Fi and those services will be available to you. The same when you go to somewhere that provides you internet, say like a pub or a restaurant or a friend's house, or even a workplace where you might be connected to the Wi-Fi. So those will still work. So as I say, when you're out and about, if you've got a 3G phone, then you'll still be able to make and receive phone calls as normal, and you will still be able to send plain text messages. The only thing is, you won't be able to send or receive WhatsApp. You won't be able to send or receive messenger messages. You won't be able to browse the internet, send or receive emails, look at Facebook and anything else. That you will only be able to basically make phone calls and send and receive the old traditional text messages. But that will be no problem, because as I say, when you get to a Wi-Fi area and you connect up to the Wi-Fi, you will be able to get all that too. So bottom line is, if you've got an old phone or a Doro phone, a phone that you do not use the internet on or apps on, then you will probably find that even after the 3G closed down, as long as your phone supports 2G or 4G or 5G, then you'll still be able to carry on using it as you normally would. But you might be thinking, well, how do I find out if my phone is 2G compatible? Best thing to do is type the make and the model number into Google and type, is it 2G compatible? And hopefully it'll come up there. Or have a look, dig out the instruction manual for it. If you've still got the box, have a look on the side of the box and see whether or not it conforms to 2G. Or go to a local phone shop, if you have one, and ask them in there. Or even post the make and model in the comments down below, and hopefully either myself or another kind soul will look it up for you and try and find out if your phone is still going to work after the 3G switch off. Now, as I understand it, I believe that Vodafone have already switched off their 3G network. So if you've got an old phone and you're still on Vodafone and you're still able to make or receive phone calls and send or receive text messages, then you're fine. As I say, the only caveat here is 3 Smarty, ID Mobile, Superdrug Mobile and Honest Mobile. They never use the 2G network. They've only ever used the 3, 4 and 5G network. So it's quite possible if you've got an older phone from one of those networks and it's only 3G, when 3 switches off, then yes, you will lose the ability to make and receive phone calls and send messages. So you do need to make sure if you're on 3 Smarty, ID Mobile, Superdrug Mobile and Honest Mobile that your phone is 4 or 5G compatible. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, consider hitting that thanks button and making a donation to this channel. Or if you can't do that, then have a look in the description down below. We've got some great links down there for you to various things, including my Amazon shop, which contains all the things I love at the moment on Amazon: Fire TV sticks, Fire TV cubes and VPNs. Buying, subscribing and donating really does help support this channel. It helps me to be able to dedicate more time to spend researching to bring you these great videos. And whilst you're at my YouTube channel, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos for you right here, right now, covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money. And if you do see any videos that you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like to see, then please don't forget to share these videos on your social media timelines. You can check me out on X. I'm at CWTEK. You can also check out my website. It's cwtek.co.uk. Thanks for watching and speak to you again soon.